YouTube? Welcome to another episode of Flight 400. I'm your host, Bayshawn. I got my two co-hosts with me, Meech and Brandon. And before we get started, like we usually do, we gotta get the word from Brandon. So B, hit us with that word first, man, which is the most important part of this video, the part of the video that I enjoyed the most. Go ahead and hit us with that word, bro, so before we get started.
All right, I might step on somebody's toes, but it's okay. Set your minds on things that are above, not on. Oh, I'm coming from Colossians 3. I'm reading from the NASB 2020. This is Colossians 3, verse 2. Set your minds on the things that are above, not on the things that are on the earth. For you have died, and your life is hidden with Christ, God. When Christ, who is our life, is revealed, then you also will be revealed with him in glory. Therefore, the parts of your earthly body, as dead to sexual immoralities, impurities, passions, evil desires, and greed, which amounts to idolatry. Just want y'all to know that was something good. Is more. Verse 6 is actually kind of walking on the same thing, but it's pretty much saying in verse 6, the sons are disobedient and what will come to the sons of disobedient. And that's all the things that I just named. The sexual immoralities, the impurities, you falling for your passions, the evil desires, and greed. Pretty much those are all the things that separate you from God. And I just want you to know these are things that God's calling us away from, to get out this world, to do the things that are good.
Got you. We appreciate that, man. I mean, that's the most important part of the video, if you ask me. The episode. I keep saying video today. I don't know why, but episode. The fact that we can get that word, that's encouraging. So now that we got that, out the way, I guess. I don't really want to say out the way because it's not something you really want to push to the side. You know what I'm saying? I guess we can just proceed on to the sports. Meech, what's going on, big dog?
Ain't nothing much, man.
Hey, man. I mean, you know how it is, bro. Sports, as always, when we get on here, we want to talk and wrap it up. I know you got Bum of the Week this week right here, man. Do you want to go ahead and run over that Bum of the Week now, or you want to wait till later on when we get into the episode to run over Bum of the Week?
Well, I could wait till later on. I want to keep the suspense juicy.
Nah, okay, he want me to stay on this broadcast. That's what he want. That's why he ain't saying it.
I can see it. I can see it right now.
Say it.
All right.
Wait. No, just hold it. You said you're gonna hold it, so we're gonna hold it. You know what I mean?
Let the grown man speak.
No, we're gonna hold it, and what we're gonna do is right now we're gonna go ahead and jump right into these sports from week 2. Obviously, I'm a Ravens fan. My boy Meech, he a Ravens fan. My boy Brandon, he's a Patriots fan. So obviously we're gonna talk about those teams every week going into more episodes while the season is going on. But we're gonna jump into some other things as we go forward. For right now, we want to jump in and talk about Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes right now has a new contract. He is the highest paid quarterback in the league right now in NFL history. From 2023 to 2026, he will make $210 million. I think that's guaranteed money. So shout out and kudos to Patrick Mahomes. Also, Patrick Mahomes' contract will be revisited in 2026 or whenever someone else exceeds his contract. It would be restructured at that point. So basically saying whoever makes more money than Patrick Mahomes, they're going to revisit the contract and make him the highest paid again. So kudos to Patrick Mahomes for the big deal he got, and kudos to the Kansas City Chiefs for having a player and a quarterback like Patrick Mahomes where they can afford to do that and still win championships because of that individual. So Patrick Mahomes, he played against the Jacksonville Jaguars in week 2. They came out with the W. Wasn't nothing fancy, wasn't nothing special. Like, they didn't put up 30, 40 points or anything like that. I think the game was 17-9, if I'm mistaken. On the screen here, you see Patrick Mahomes throws. What do you think Brandon, we'll start with you first today. About the contract of Patrick Mahomes and going forward, for foreseeable future, who Patrick Mahomes may be. Is he going to be the GOAT? Will he be considered the GOAT of NFL?
He will be. Yeah, he'll go down as. I don't know, man. Brady got a lot of fans. You got a lot of people that hate on Patrick Mahomes. So I mean, and he's going to be he might statistically be the greatest of all time, just like LeBron, the greatest of all time, like statistically in basketball. But they've been like, nah, he ain't better than Jordan. I feel like it's going to be something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like his stats going to say, yeah, he's definitely better than Tom Brady. But then people just going to be like, nah, but Tom Brady just got something special. And they're going to keep going by Tom. So, but all around, I definitely think being a Patriots fan, seeing Tom Brady be successful for a lot of years, Patrick Mahomes got something special. Like with his overall game, like he's elusive enough to get out the pocket and like make little quick scat runs. He's accurate as heck on difficult passes. So yeah, Patrick Mahomes something special, man. He's a special player.
Before we move on though, does that warrant the contract to be revisited every single time someone's paid higher than him? Like, I get it. He's young. He won 2 Super Bowls. He's a Super Bowl MVP. He's a league MVP. His resume speaks for itself to earn that type of money. But every time someone makes more money than him, now they're going to revisit his contract to make him possibly the highest paid quarterback. If you ask me, I don't know that he's going to win 7 Super Bowls. Man, you know how hard it is, bro. So it's like, I mean, you could even be to the point now where this is all he gets. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying that it is,
but
it's just,
even if that's all he get, his stats are still going to grow. And I believe his stats will pass Tom Brady's stats because I believe he may play longer than Tom Brady, especially nowadays in football.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's why Tom Brady plays so long.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, but I guess I just don't see the fact. I just don't see the point of.
Even if he get one more Super Bowl, like that's enough to want. Like I said, LeBron James and Michael Jordan, the perfect comparison. Michael Jordan got 6 rings. LeBron James got what? 4, 3, 1 of them.
James got 4. Stop with that, bro.
I'm not a LeBron James fan. I'm a Westbrook fan.
But you know he got 4 though.
Okay, he got 4 rings. Okay, either way, like I was saying, if Pat Mahomes win one, I mean, boom, they're just gonna be like, oh well, he got these amount of rings, but he still ain't got 6 rings. But statistics, like, oh no, he's better. Talent wise, he's better. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's gonna be a mixed bag. I don't never think it's gonna be a mixed crowd. Some people gonna call him the GOAT. Like, let's say when we grow up with Patrick Mahomes, like the kids are gonna be like, well, we grew up with Tom Brady, so we're gonna be like, man, Patrick Mahomes not better than Tom Brady. Kids gonna be like, man, Patrick Mahomes, he go. Yeah. You see what he do?
Yeah, I see. I mean, I can see that, but at the same time, like I guess we did the same thing with Joe Montana and Tom Brady. So we've seen Tom Brady, not Joe Montana. So we were like, hey, exactly. Tom Brady,
so
etc. But it's just the thing, like
Tom Brady better than Joe Montana though.
I like Patrick Mahomes. His resume. Meech, I'm gonna let you go ahead and speak on that right quick. What do you think, Meech, about his contract and about, you know what I'm saying, him revisiting it, and is he going to be the GOAT of the NFL? Before I jump into it, because I can keep going on and on, but I don't want to.
I can too, especially about the contract stuff. Like, I think that's a dope thing.
We do want to keep it at a time limit. So, Meech, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I ain't going to elaborate too much on it, but what do you feel? How do you feel about it?
I think the contract is pretty decent, as in, you know, real dope that can happen. I mean, he is 27, 28, so his time is not really nearing, but it is nearing when you hit the 30-year-old mark. But it is pretty dope that he's getting it now at a very particular age limit of where he at now. GOAT status. I can't really believe it at the moment, because my thing is, what a lot of people will not really look at is coaching. What happens if Andy Reid steps down and they get a new coach? Yeah, he got the talent. Yeah, he got the potential. But what happens if the new coach change the dynamics of stuff? And that hinders him. So I can't really say he's going to be a goal. I can just hope that it can happen.
I mean, that's a good take, but I would argue against that, saying, look at Tom Brady when he got a new coach. I mean, Tom Brady got a new head coach, won a Super Bowl. Peyton Manning got a new head coach, won a Super Bowl. So, I mean, if Andy Reid isn't there, I think the athletes themselves can still make it happen. So,
if I know we ain't trying to be long, but I'm just saying, if you really want to think about it, it's like he doing this with weapons on other teams that would probably be like slot guys. That's his ex receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like he's doing it with. I'm not gonna say that because he got some good people over there, but
he's doing it with a whole bunch of young guys though. So I can't say that these guys couldn't develop and be number ones, or you know what I'm saying? It's not like the Brady effect where when Brady had guys who came in from different teams that was already veterans or played 5 years in the league. He's doing it with guys.
Stop it. Tom Brady took undrafted players and made them stars.
Well, what I'm saying is he has got Patrick Mahomes has guys that's second year, first year, third year guys who hasn't had enough time to develop yet. They could be more than what we've seen them coming out as. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. That's my argument for that.
I feel you. I concur.
So moving on forward, the games that we picked. Excuse the noise for the dogs outside going crazy tonight for some reason. Anyways, the Ravens. Matter of fact, let's start off with the Patriots and the Dolphins. Okay. Brandon, do you have anything that you want to say about that game? About the fact that you guys are 0-2 right now, the fact that you were so high on Bill O'Brien being the offensive coordinator now. The familiarity they had with the quarterback, Mac Jones, the fact that Mac Jones is playing pretty decent, but the team is still 0-2. And, I mean, where do you see your team at right now? Because they're right now 0-2.
Trash.
Okay, let's speak on it. Let's speak on everything. I always got to compare the quarterbacks. Against the Eagles, he outdid Jalen Hurts. Of course, we know that. Our players around Matt Jones fumbled the ball, which is new players, by the way. All new players messing up. Butte the first game, I don't want to disrespect his name. Butte the first game, he couldn't get his feet in bounce. On every crucial play, couldn't get his feet in bounce. Okay, we lost the game because of that. Fine. We were supposed to lose every first two games anyway. They're better opponents. Like, what do you mean? And now the Dolphins. This game was crazy. Tua Tagovailoa, 21 for 30, 249 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. We only got 1 sack on that man. Matt Jones, 31 for 42, very efficient. But you see that that's like get the ball out of his hands quick because our offensive line, young offensive line. 5 yards average, 1 touchdown, 1 pick. Sacked 4 times. Like, bruh. Running game, non-existent. 15 carries, 50 yards, 1 touchdown. Okay. Average is 3.3. Ezekiel Elliott. Matt Jones had more yards than Ezekiel Elliott. 5 carries, 13 yards, 2.6 average. Matt Jones had 5 carries, 25 yards. So, like, and y'all can hear me?
Yeah, you kind of broke up a little bit there.
Okay. Our leading receiver of that game, like, this will tell you what's going on with my team right now. Devontae Parker. He's the leading receiver.
Yeah, what about your spectacular signing, Juju Smith?
No. God, they don't do that, Sean. You knew I was against that the whole signing. You knew I was against that. You knew I was against that signing. I was very mad when we got him. I was like, who? Bro, Juju Smith is not a 1?
He's not a 1. He's not a. I think Juju really has.
He's against Antonio Brown.
he had his best years when Antonio Brown was on the other side because Antonio
I'm not
Brown
saying he shined with Antonio Brown, so like
got
that
double
was not a
coverage.
great signing. But I would say shout out to our defense because we got that young boy Christian Gonzalez out there. Jabril Peppers finally has started. But yeah, man, our
Jabril
Christian
Peppers
Gonzalez
is
got back in the second.
really playing with a lot of aggression out there. I like him at safety. He's coming down and hitting a lot of stuff. Christian Gonzalez, like you said, he is a really good corner. I think he's going to be a good corner in this league.
I'm not saying, man,
in this league.
kudos to our defense. They had to come out there and had like play a 3 safety look because they was like, we not letting Tyreek Hill be this deep. we not letting, and Jalen Waddle, because all the receivers fast. We not letting them be this deep. And I think we did pretty decent, not the best, but we did pretty decent on them.
Yeah, I mean, so I'm gonna get my take on it. Then I'm gonna bounce over to Meach because we at the 16-minute mark. My take on it. Obviously, I have a really strong hatred for the Patriots. They're 0-2. They're 0-2 right now, and this is not something that I did not see. Like I knew this was going to happen. I knew they were going to lose to the Eagles, like you said. I knew they were going to lose to the Dolphins. Who's your next opponent, anyways? By the way,
I'm not sure.
Okay,
I rock when the week comes.
Okay. Well, with that being said, if it's an AFC team, it'd probably be 0-3. I just want to let you know right now, your team is going to be at the bottom of one AFC. You know what I'm saying? When the season is over with, just want to let you know that they might not make the playoffs more than likely. Just wanted to give you that information.
We play against the Jets.
Yeah, y'all won that game. Sorry. That's the only AFC team I can see y'all beat right now.
Hey, both teams I root for is 0-2, by the way.
By the way, the Jets decided to take Wilson over Mac Jones in that draft class. Just to let you know. What a stupid decision. Meech, do you got anything? You got anything you want to say about these Patriots?
The Patriots are not there's so much to say about the Patriots, but the Patriots really kind of surprised me on certain levels. The defense are slowly coming back as they once was, as a real dominant force.
Ever been. Well, not ever been, but not in Super Bowls. But our defense is like real good, bro. We shut down Jalen Hurts with Jalen Hurts starting off slow. But we shut down Jalen Hurts. He only threw for like 1 something. Tua Tagovailoa, 2 of the best receivers in the league, only threw for like 230 something yards. Like, bro, that's great. Rushing yards, they didn't really did much.
I mean, I like the fact that you're gonna state your case for your team. Kudos to you.
But no, that's facts though, bro. Like, you can't.
Kudos to you. Kudos to the Patriots, I guess.
Every game we played was tight.
Okay, look, honestly speaking,
against better opponents, by the way.
So honestly speaking, the Patriots are on paper, statistically, a decent team, an average team, and a team that you look at and say, "Oh, they could."
They don't have a lot of stars. They have no receiving core.
They could put fear in some teams just basically by strategically playing to the other team's disadvantage. And, you know, Bill Belichick being a coach that can eliminate your main, guy or 2 guy for that matter. But when it comes down to it, the person that's going to have to deliver is Mac Jones. And if you ask me, do I believe in Mac Jones? I'm going to tell you no. All this Mac Gritty or Gritty Cheese, what you be talking about, I'm sorry to say, man, but that draft class in which Mac Jones came in, he was already the 15th draft pick. But the ones that came before him are playing horrible, and they're always losing. And Mac Jones is in the same trajectory. They're all 0-2. I think, well, besides the Jets being 1-1, because Zach Wilson beating the Bills that one game, yeah, that was a iffy game, whatever. The guys are 0-2. I mean, you got Trey Lance, he's been traded already. You got Justin Fields, he's 0-2. You got
whoa.
only Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence is the best quarterback out of that draft class. And I know
Why
I'm going to, but
Bro, that's crazy. Trevor Lawrence 1-1.
Trevor Lawrence is a better quarterback out of all those quarterbacks I just mentioned.
You just saying that. See, now you just hating.
Bro, how many playoff wins do any of those quarterbacks have?
How many
I think Trevor Lawrence is the only one with a playoff win.
How many playoffs win did Lamar Jackson have?
We're not comparing. You can't compare Lamar to your quarterback draft class because
No, I'm
Lamar,
just saying.
Lamar is better. Lamar is better than Mac Jones.
We talking about quarterbacks. We're talking about quarterbacks. So I just wanted to throw your quarterback in. See, why are you doing that? See, I don't like that because now you make
what my quarterback better than your quarterback. It's a fact.
Your quarterback got a system tailored around him. I mean,
who?
If you tailor a system around me at quarterback, I'm pretty sure I can be good too.
No, no. You put Lamar Jackson in the Patriots uniform, he gonna still win games. It's just what he do.
Because they're gonna tailor the offense around him, just like y'all did.
Bruh. We ain't tailoring nothing around Lamar. Lamar has a new offense right now. You know that, right? Lamar actually played in a different offense in college than he did when he played with Greg Roman. Now he's in another offense. There's 3 different offenses Lamar played in already. We're not tailoring anything. My man came from a pro style offense.
His numbers are not that high.
He came from a spread offense in college.
He's winning, man. That's the only thing that's
he's winning. He's winning.
If Lamar was losing, would you still be this hype on Lamar?
I would say
we know his talent, but I'm saying if Lamar was losing, would you if Lamar was 0-2 right now, knowing his statistics, would you be like, my boy's still balling out? You talk about it right now.
I'm a realist, bro. I'm a realist. I would be like,
I'm a realist too. Like my team.
No, you're not a realist. You're not a realist.
So, how I'm not a realist? I'm giving you statistics on the games.
No, you're giving me. You're saying all right. Look, what statistics are you talking about right now? Because I'm talking about Lamar being better than Mac Jones. You talking about how many playoff wins Lamar got? You brought him into the conversation when he wasn't even supposed to be in it.
I mean, we talking about the Ravens next. So
we are. I'm just saying. You talking about how many? I'm giving statistics. No quarterback in that draft class had a playoff win except for Trevor Lawrence. I believe Trevor Lawrence, in my opinion, is the best quarterback in that draft class. You came in with Lamar Jackson and said how many you have. I had to say, hey, Lamar Jackson is a winner. Lamar Jackson has a playoff win, and Lamar Jackson is better than Mac Jones. That's all.
I don't think half of that's true, but it's okay.
What? That's all facts. All right, so we're gonna jump right into the
when you say Trevor Lawrence is the best person in that draft class, I will not. No.
It's the start at running.
Sorry for that inconvenience. And I apologize to everybody for the way I look right now, man. My hair, I'm going with a new look. I do like the fact that I can switch the look up and the style up a little bit, you know, being able to go from hair to no hair to this style to that style. So, you know what I'm saying? Just doing a little bit of different stuff. And Brandon, I do appreciate the fact that you did that too throughout your life. I noticed that you kept a different type of look. You know, you didn't just patent a look and just stay with it like Meech. Well, no, Meech did it a couple different times early on. Not somebody like people we know, like my granny, my uncle. They kept a Jerry curl all my life. I ever knew them. They had Jerry curl, stuff like that. But
that's why you throwing shots at people for no reason.
That's so cool.
That's wild. That's wild, bro. Just throwing shots.
Meech, what do you think about the Ravens? What do you think about them Ravens, man? We beat the Bengals, which I thought we was gonna lose that game because we had Marcus Williams out of that game. We had Marlon Humphrey out that game. We had our starting left tackle out that game. We had our starting center out that game. We didn't have our best running back in that game. So I thought we wasn't gonna have enough to cover in that game. We actually won that game. Tell me your thoughts on that game. What do you think about the Ravens?
Man, we are simply good. Even though we got lost in players, but that always been of a Ravens statue. Like we always lose like major key players that we need, but we always find a win in some particular style and fashion. That always been us. So it's not surprising that we could win without them. But we really do need them.
We do. We really do. In my opinion, I think Matter of fact, I don't think they really do need them. I think it's better to have them, and I feel like the fact that we will get them some point in this season will just help us, better on going into the playoffs. But like I said, you picked the Ravens to win, so kudos to you. I think Brandon picked the Bengals to win. I picked the Bengals to win. Joe Burrow, in my opinion, in the second half turned it up a little bit. First half he didn't so much, but he's looking to probably miss games because of that calf injury that he had. He re-aggravated. He is the second highest paid quarterback in the NFL now, and off to an 0-2 start. He was on to an 0-2 start, last year as well, and still made the AFC Championship game. So things could get turned around, but with him having an injury, being 0-2 in the division, which is very important, I don't know about the Bengals this year, man. I feel a little up in the air with them this year. I do know the Ravens have surrendered the AFC North twice, back-to-back seasons, to the Bengals simply because Lamar being hurt. But with Lamar, if he can stay healthy, I think that's the Ravens division to win. I think the Ravens will make some noise this year simply because of the different style of offense, a different style of attack that teams in the AFC aren't used to seeing from the Ravens. So Lamar adds a different element, and I feel like this is our year. Obviously, everybody feel like this is a team year, but hey, that's what I feel. So, Brandon, you can go ahead and let us know how bad we are. Let us know how bad Lamar was. Let us know that we're not going to make the playoffs, sir.
I think Lamar is great. I like Lamar. I'm not a Lamar hater. I'm not a hater on nobody. I just want to say this. Just want to speak facts right now. When y'all say y'all just simply good, yeah, y'all winning. You're winning. I say that good, like statistic wise, are y'all good? Like somebody look at the stat sheets, they gonna be like, oh yeah, they good.
Okay, it depends on what you're looking at. Offense, defense, as a team, what? Because
now we getting into the nitty gritty. We're getting into the nitty gritty. Now, how many times Lamar Jackson hit the ground?
I don't think Lamar got sacked not once.
We got sacked 4 times. See, now I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to compare. Let's talk about your team. I think your team is good, man. I really don't think the Ravens are bad. I just don't like the way. I don't like when people come at my team like, oh, y'all suck. Like, oh, we suck. We don't have a $10 million guy on our offense. Like, we signed old veteran running backs that passed their prime. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey, what you mean you got $10 million? I got Juju Smith-Schuster over there. That's a number 1, right?
That's a number. That man number 4. I ain't gonna hold that man. That man's a good number 2 option for a team. He ain't no number 1. Just because he won the Super Bowl in Kansas City, that don't mean he ain't number 1. Just because he was number 1 over there.
Well, it just goes to say that the Baltimore Ravens and the New England Patriots are not on the same playing field right now. Can we agree to that?
No, I can't. Can't do it.
All right, so they are on an equal playing field?
Do I think we can match up with y'all? Right now at this moment? Yes, we can, because we have Bill Belichick as a coach. As you see what he do. He schemes. He schemes around to away your best weapon. Your best weapon is your quarterback in your ring game. So
if you don't know, Lamar has a winning record against the Patriots. So I mean
Cam Newton had a winning record against us too. That don't mean nothing.
Or you can't compare Lamar and Cam Newton because Lamar better than Cam Newton. Sorry.
Ooh, see, I can't take that though. No, he wasn't. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not. No, he's not.
Lamar is a better quarterback.
He's not better than Cam Newton, bro.
Yes, he is, bro.
How?
Bro, Lamar throw the ball better than Cam Newton. Lamar is a unanimous MVP. Lamar will make a Super Bowl and win. And Lamar, if you're talking about,
bro, I'm not even talking, bro. You hating on Cam now? You a Cam hater, and that's crazy. Like,
can we get to some of these top plays right quick? These are some of the top plays from week 2. That way we are at the 30-minute mark, so we're gonna have to pick our. We're gonna let these top plays play. We can react as we go through, guys, if y'all want to. We held people up long enough, and I know we don't get into a lot of detail when we do these conversations, and I apologize for that.
I give you stats and all.
The show has become more of a time limit where we want to condense the time for you guys, but still speak on football because we love football, and not try to get carried away because we can go further in details on a lot more conversations, but we just feel as though we'll get stuck on a conversation and kind of go with that. We are really good at doing that, right, guys? We are really good at picking a conversation and going with it. Let me pull up the games of next week so we can get our picks in. So if you guys want to look at the top plays and kind of go over it while I'm pulling these up, that's up to you guys. By the way, my birthday's on Monday. Yeah. Boy, getting up there. All right, so Thursday night football.
That boy said I'm getting up there.
yeah, 33. So week 3, Thursday night football kicks off with the Giants and the 49ers. Meech, we're going to take it around your way first this time, man, this week. Who you got, bro? 49ers or the Giants?
Niners.
If you care to elaborate on why you got the Niners, that's okay. I mean, that's good to know, too. I mean, if not, Brandon, who you got?
Niners.
And I got the Niners in that game as well. I got the Niners in that game. By the way, I believe Saquon suffer like a little bug injury or something like that? Because Nick Chubb obviously suffered a very severe injury. He's probably going for the season.
His career might be over.
Yeah, I know. Meech talked about that earlier. He texted me about it, saying about he should retire. It should be over or whatever. And I was speaking on the fact that I think they was trying to earn another contract. I think he might even try to come back if he can. I'm saying if he can. I'm not a doctor or can like that, but that's horrible. That's horrible news that these running backs getting hurt.
That is tough. That was heartbreaking. That was
not getting paid or none of that. So it's just tough to see these backs be so good, to get paid so little, and then get hurt and their careers be over, or they got to set out a whole season for whatever the case may be. So, shout out to Nick Chubb. Shout out to Saquon Barkley. I'm not sure if he's going to play in that game against the 49ers or not, but I know Christian McCaffrey will be in there, and shout out to those backs, man. Falcons and the Lions, Meech. By the way, the Falcons 2-0. Let you know that. If that means anything to you.
I'll take the Lions this time.
Brandon?
I'm going to go with Falcons.
So you want to do the zigzag thing now again? That's what you're trying to do. Is that what we're doing here?
Nah, just like the Falcons.
Okay, the Falcons are 2-0. I like Bijan Robinson. I do.
No, it's the offense they run. Like, they know their quarterback is still young and inexperienced, so it's like they helping them out with the run.
Yes, I think Bijan Robinson is definitely good draft pick, and hopefully things change for him when he gets his contract. But I got the Lions. Jared Goff was playing phenomenal in the first half of last week's game, and then second half he became a different quarterback. But I do like the fact that Jared Goff is, in my opinion, a top 10 quarterback within the 7 to 10 range. If you want to make those guys interchangeable like I do, so I got the Lions in that game. Next game we got the Chargers and the Vikings. Meech, who you got? Chargers 0-2. Justin Herbert has been playing good statistically, but he's still losing. So,
I would go with the Vikings.
B, who you got?
I don't like neither team. They both let me down on multiple occasions, but I'm gonna go with the Vikings.
And I'm gonna go with the Chargers, man. I can't see the Chargers going 0-3, man. Like with the weapons they got, yeah, they 0-2 right now, but I just feel like they get their first one this week against the Vikings. And
I feel the same way about the Patriots. Like, yeah, we 0-2 right now. I mean, it happens.
so I got the Chargers in that game. Next game, we got the Saints and the Packers. Meet who you got. Although, excuse me, Jordan Love didn't put up godly numbers. He did throw 3 touchdown passes. Obviously getting good field position, but still 3 touchdown passes. I mean,
I'm not saying that's eye-opening numbers.
I am kind of liking how the way Love is playing, so I'm gonna go with the Packers this time.
B, who you got?
I like Jordan Love. I'm going with that.
You got the Packers?
Yeah, I was hating on him at first. I was like, man, Aaron Rodgers GOAT. But it's like, nah, Jordan Love's killing it. He's actually solid in that offense.
I agree with both of y'all. I like Jordan Love too. I think he's gonna be okay on that team for the next couple of years. I think he will grow to become the face of the team. They'll build a team around him, and he'll get a lot better with experience. But I'm going to go with the Saints in that game. I think the Saints defense is still a legit defense in the NFL. I think because Jordan Love has as little experience as he does have, that the Saints defense will be a little bit too much in that situation. And I think the Saints come up with a win on that one. So I got the Saints. Next game, we got the Texans and the Jaguars. Meet who you got?
I'm gonna take a gamble with the Jaguars.
Yeah, ain't no gamble. What do you mean gamble? Jaguars good. The Texans ain't good. The Texans, even though CJ Stroud has put up very good numbers for a quarterback statistically, he's still 0-2, and the team is still, in the building phase. But I don't think it'll be a gamble. But I mean, if you call it a gamble, that's up to you. I mean, Brandon, who you got?
Jacksonville.
I also got the Jaguars. I got the Jaguars as well. Like I said, they're a more complete team. I am upset at Calvin Ridley though. He's on my fantasy team. He only gave me like 6 to 5 points, and that was horrible because the week before he gave me I think almost 20 points, if not 20, and I lost. And I lost that match, and he was one of the reasons why. Also, going back to that Falcons game, Kyle Pitts is disappointing in fantasy. I had him starting for 2 weeks, and he's disappointed every single time. I'm about to get rid of him.
Yeah, people stop getting Kyle Pitts. Just a public service announcement. Kyle Pitts will not thrive in the Atlanta offense. They don't have a good enough quarterback to do the things they should do. And Kyle Pitts is more like a receiver, not a tight end. So
yeah, so it's not working for Kyle Pitts.
Like David Njoku, like all the talent in the world. It's just their quarterbacks don't look that way.
So, moving forward, we're going to the Broncos and the Dolphins. Meech, who you got?
Dolphins.
I think Meech is I always thought you was a Dolphins fan for some reason. B, who you got?
I have the Broncos, just because I want the Dolphins to lose.
And I have the Dolphins because I don't think nobody. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm going to Broncos.
I'm going with the Dolphins.
I think the Dolphins will win, but I'm going with the Broncos because my favorite cornerback in the league now resides in Denver, and that is Pat Surtain Jr. I think Pat Surtain Jr. will have a decent game against Tyreek Hill and Waddle, and I feel like I'm ready to see that matchup. I can learn a little bit from seeing him play against those guys, how he release, how he like to stutter step, or what he like to do to combat against quick guys. I learned from that type of stuff, and he's my favorite corner in the league right now. So I'm going to take the Broncos. The Titans and the Browns. Brandon, you just mentioned about David Njoku, and you mentioned about the quarterbacks that they had not being able to look their way or not looking their way, and Deshaun Watson is his quarterback. by fully guaranteed money. He's got the biggest contract in $230 million fully guaranteed, and he is not looking as promised. So who do you got in that game, Brandon? I'll start with you first.
Titans, because they surprised me last week, and I was a little upset that they won.
Okay. Meech, who you got?
I'm gonna go Browns.
I'm gonna go Browns also. I'm right with you on that. I'm gonna go Browns. So I'm gonna do a little speed in here because we already at the 40-minute mark. So we're gonna speed through these guys. We don't do too much talking. Meets with you first. We got the Bills and Commanders. Who you got, bro?
Bills.
B, who you got?
Bills.
I'm gonna take the Commanders in that one. Obviously, I'm liking what I'm seeing from B enemy. All right, moving forward. The Colts and the Ravens. Meet, who you got?
Ravens.
B, who you got?
Colts.
I knew it. I got the Ravens. That's good. That's good to know. He might be out of protocol, whatever. I got the Ravens. So Patriots and the Jets. Meet, who you got?
I'll go Jets.
B, who you got?
Patriots.
I sadly gotta pick the Patriots in this one. I don't like Zach Wilson. I don't think Zach Wilson is a good quarterback.
You a hater.
And I think Zach Wilson is the new Baker Mayfield, who, by the way, has been playing pretty decent.
You a
next,
hater for no reason.
The Panthers and the Seahawks. Meet, who you got?
Seahawks.
B, who you got?
Panthers.
I got the Seahawks. That's the Panthers. Yeah, they got some time and ways to go. Bears and the Chiefs. Meet, who you got?
I'm gonna go ahead and say Chiefs.
B, who you
Matter
got?
of fact, no, Bears.
This guy's picture them the Bears. B, who you got?
Dang, see, I was going to pick Bears because that's my dog, but I'm going Pat Mahomes because I like Pat Mahomes' talent. But I like Jay Fields' talent too. I'm going with my dog from Old State. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all both got the Bears. So I got the Chiefs. I'm the only person gonna get a W on that one. Cowboys and the Cardinals. Meet, who you got?
Cardinals.
Yeah, you fool, boy. You crazy. You gonna see the Cowboys game? Meet, B, who you got? That boy crazy.
That's not a question.
That boy Cowboys. Yeah, I got Cowboys too.
That's not a question.
Yeah, Meet's crazy right now. All right, Steelers and the Raiders. Meet, who you got?
I'll go with the Steelers.
B, who you got?
Raiders.
And I'm gonna take the Raiders in that one. I don't think the Steelers are
Top notch.
Yeah, I don't think they're that team right now. I think they got some stuff to work through and go through.
Y'all didn't start.
We got the Eagles and the Buccaneers next. Meet, who you got?
Eagles.
B, who you got?
Buccaneers.
That's fool. Baker Mayfield not beating that Eagles defense, and Baker Mayfield is probably like my
You a hater.
Eagles got that W. Easy. Rams and the Bengals. Last game, Rams and the Bengals. Meet, who you got?
I'm gonna go Rams.
And B, who you got?
Oh, I'm tired. Who was it?
Rams and the Bengals.
Man, Joe Burrow ain't about to be 0-3.
So you got the Bengals.
Yes.
All right. So Joe Burrow might not play because of the injury. So even if he does, he may be still injured. So I'm going to take the Rams in that game. The Rams have been playing.
Crazy though? You want to know what's crazy? You know, a lot of times, like when Dak Prescott got hurt last year, and you know Dak Prescott got a lot of weapons. That backup came in. Cooper Rush came in like he was a star. So I expect any team in the NFL now to have that same type of.
Well, this backup for the Bengals never had a snap in the NFL, so I don't know.
Cooper Rush never had the snap in the NFL neither.
But I'm just saying. So, Meech, before we get out of here, bro, we got to
and now look at Brock Purdy.
We gotta get your bum of the week, Meech.
The bum of the week. Bum of the week. is a tie. Yes, I did say a tie. It is a tie between the Kansas City offense and Derek Carr. Bums. That is the tie.
Why is Derek Carr on the bum of the week?
Because he got sacked for a good amount of times, and he cried basically almost the whole game. Like anything that never went his way, he cried about. That is a bum. What man will you know would do that?
Derek Carr won the game. They're 2-0.
Yeah, you could win and still be bum of the week.
My man can't help the fact that he gets sacked.
Well, he has not played a part of what the money that he's been given to. So, yeah, and I was surprised you didn't say nothing about the KC offense because, well, not Patrick Mahomes. Let me clarify that. Not Patrick Mahomes is in this construction. I mean, in this talk. But the rest of the offense. Let me clarify that.
All right, so we got the bum of the week. We got the encouraging word in the beginning. Sorry, I had to step away for a few seconds. My laptop was about to die if I didn't get the charger. And yeah, we did what we did tonight. I mean, obviously we'll make it, like I said, a lot more better going forward. Maybe next time when you guys want to host a show, just go ahead and do that. That way I can elaborate in the background a little bit sometime. Try to get some things together. But I appreciate y'all boys. It's been a good episode, as always, talking football, talking sports in general. And that's going to be a wrap. We'll see y'all guys next episode.